Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for another session of our LITE TALK. In the next 12 to 15 minutes, we're going to talk about urban comfort optics that come with some of our post-ups from Poulsen and FL Lighting. If you guys have any questions during the talk, just feel free to send it to us in the chat. And at the end of the conversation, we'll try to cover as much as we can. Without taking too much of your time, I'll pass it on to my colleague Dan, so he can brief you guys on all the comfort optics for our products.
Okay, great. Thanks again for joining us. Let me go ahead and pull up my PowerPoint. So hopefully you can see my presentation, and we also have the Q&A section of the meeting open. So if you want to type in a question, feel free to join us. I'll be brief. This is just a 15-minute overview. Both of our lighting manufacturing partners, Poulsen and FL Lighting, offer post-top luminaires that have different optics. In addition to their more powerful type 3s and type 4 distributions, they have those that are more suitable for pedestrian areas, and they call them comfort or urban comfort type of optics. And the reason for that is to obviously enable more of the comfort levels in, let's see here, the pedestrian areas. If you want to mix and match, let's say you're illuminating a parking lot and you have a pathway going up to the residential areas, you want to use more comfortable, less glare products for those areas under pedestrians. You can use these urban comfort options. We'll start off with a couple of Poulsen post-tops that have this option available. This is the Home and Park, very sleek, modern design based around LEDs. And this has two options. If you remember the product, there are those that have these opal acrylic rings on the top and bottom for a beautiful glowing effect. There's also a zero uplight version for dark sky compliant requirements. And these come in both the more powerful type 3 and type 4 optics. And then we also have the urban comfort versions. And what the urban comfort versions for all these products do is they change out the LED boards and to have more smaller distributed LEDs to create a more uniform look across the opal acrylic diffusers that are also integrated into the product. So if you were to look up into the product while it's illuminated, you don't get the hot spots of the direct view LEDs of the standard products. You get a more comfortable, less glare product or view. The Home and Park does have bug ratings for bug or B1, U0, or U1 or G1. And they come in two different wattage packages. You can have the 19 watt or 37 watts between 1800 or 3400 delivered lumens. The next product we'll go over is the Poulsen LP capsule. Again, a very sleek, modern post-top design based around a circular LED board. Again, they have the standard high-powered output for type 3 or type 5 distributions. This is a little bit of a different design profile in that it's got an upward angled tilt to it. It does have the top and bottom opal acrylic top covers. It does have an upward glow to it. This doesn't have a U0 or dark sky compliant version. And this is also very useful in pedestrian areas, and they have the comfort version where they use the same techniques of changing out the LEDs to a smaller LED package size distributed across the wide open area of the bottom diffuser, and a micro prismatic diffuser internally added to it to have a nice even glare-free distribution. Again, two power levels for the LP capsule. This comes in 20 watts or 38 watts. Again, same outputs around 1800 up to 3600 delivered lumens. Yeah, we just think it's a beautiful product for those Poulsen and for those pedestrian areas. Here's a highlight of the standard original designs. These are direct view LEDs. And you can see the bottom view in the center of the slide and the distribution graphs of those original designs. These are LEDs mounted on a custom circular board, specially designed to fit into the housings of the home and park and LP capsule. Based on feedback from clients and customers, these direct view LEDs did produce a lot of glare. And you can see the image on the right-hand side under pedestrian areas. It just really wasn't comfortable enough for those applications. So now we have the comfort versions. Let's get this next slide. And you can see on the right-hand side, the bottom view showing of the comfort version for home and park and LP capsule. So basically the LEDs are hidden away behind these micro prismatic diffusers. You have different profiles for distribution graphs because of this diffusing effect. Again, really eliminates the glare, increases the comfort when you're walking under the products. Here's some numerical outputs comparing the direct view high-powered LEDs and the prismatic or urban comfort version. So if we start at the upper left, we're looking at home and park and 3000 Kelvin. The optics, the first two in that table are the type 3 and type 5 distributions. And what's highlighted is the efficacy of the products. So you can see highlighted in the box, 103 lumens per watt for the direct view LEDs, and that horizontal box that says prismatic, that's for the urban comfort version, and that actually has a higher efficacy at 106 lumens per watt. So no sacrifice in efficacy when you're using these different optics. Same is true for LP capsule. And you can see on the pole spacing, because of the distribution has changed to a more downward view or downward directed lighting, as opposed to the wider type 3 and type 5, you do get a lower pole spacing. So what they have here for type 3, type 5, you've got 22 or 25 meters. And then for our urban comfort version, that gets reduced down to 15 meters. And if you have any requirements for photometric reports for any of these products, we have the capability here at Neo Architectural Lighting to generate photometric reports. And we can compare directly the direct view and the urban comfort post hops for you. Here's a breakaway view of the construction of the LP capsule, which is on the left, and home and park, which is on the right. Again, you've got different LED boards, and you can see the images in the lower bottom section that has these very tiny LED chips distributed across a nice circular panel. Then you've got the micro prismatic diffusers internally constructed. There's a fixing ring which reduces the glare off the sides of the product, and so it's a very nice design that's engineered to maximize the comfort of these products when you're walking under them. Again, just another highlight, bottom view. In the center, you see the direct view that have discrete 16 LEDs with different optic lenses on them for the type 3 and type 5 distributions. On the right-hand side, you can see that's completely hidden away with those micro chips of LEDs and the micro prismatic diffusers for the comfort versions. All right, we'll move on to our other manufacturing partner. This is FL Lighting. This is their Way post top, more of a powerhouse post top, gets up to 101 watts maximum and nearly 11,000 delivered lumens. Now that's for the direct view LEDs that come in type 3 or type 4. Obviously for pedestrian areas, you're not going to want to use that high powered option. For pedestrian areas, you want to use their comfort version. And again, they use the same techniques as Poulsen. They replace the LED boards with one that has micro LED chips on them, evenly distributed across the circular opening or aperture of the housing, and micro prismatic diffusers used within. And it creates a nice, clean, glare-free appearance when you're walking under the products. This is a configuration for the FL Lighting Way post top, and I just want to highlight they provide a lot of different options available right to be configured right into the website or on the price list. Multiple colors and finishes, including custom finish option, corrosion class. We have 2 levels for that. Color temperatures, of course. And you can see along the top, they've got different efficacies, outputs, and bug ratings, depending on the wattages that you use. And that's all within FL Lighting's website. You can see all of these options available for you. FL Lighting's other post top with a comfort version is their NIX 330. These do have direct view options for type 2 and type 3 distributions and higher wattages, but they also have the comfort version for pedestrian areas. Again, same idea where they take the LED board and hide behind these uniquely crafted diffusers to create a glare-free appearance. Here you can see side by side. On the left-hand side, you can see the direct view LED. That's more powerful direct view LEDs with their discrete optics. And then on the right-hand side, you see the construction of the comfort version hidden away behind that constructed diffuser and sculpted reflector. That's to maximize the output for the performance on the comfort version. Here's a configurator for the NIX 330 comfort version. Again, multiple colors, finishes, and the raw anodized finish, which we believe is quite beautiful. Different options for corrosion resistance, color temperatures, and mounting options. So the NIX 330 comfort is available also as a wall-mounted version. In fact, the direct view LEDs aren't offered as standard for the wall-mounted version, but that's just a matter of changing out the optics, and we'll work with you if you do have that kind of requirement. But the standard is the comfort version for the wall version of the NIX 330. And just want to highlight once more that the FL Lighting products do have this beautiful, unique finish. It's the raw anodized finish. You can see a couple close-up views. That's the NIX 330 on the left and the Way post top on the right. It's a beautiful anodized finish that allows the grain of the alloy to show through. It's very distinctive and highly corrosion resistant. And that's it for our presentation today. Thank you for your attention. Just to highlight again, we have 4 products in our portfolio, 2 from Lewis Poulsen, the Home and Park, the LP Capsule, and then 2 from FL Lighting as the Way post top and the NIX 330. We are a couple minutes early. If anyone has any questions, you can type that in the Q&A section of our meeting.
Check the chat if you want.
And we can check the chat. Let's see.
No, that's it.
All right. Well, you have our contact information. If you need any further information about these or any of the products that we represent, feel free to contact us, and we look forward to hearing from you and seeing you next time.
Thank you very much.